Okay.
Hi, my name is Mabel Jean McDonald Cato, and I'm 82 years old. I was raised up on a little farm here in Hartsford, Alabama. I was the youngest of 8 kids, and my brothers and sisters, they had to work on the farm, picking cotton and all of that stuff to help make a living, so they didn't get a chance to go to school. But I went to the field with my mama, and I had a little cotton sack that I picked a little cotton, and when she had to go and cook for the family, uh, I had to go with her because I was being in the way. So I would go with her, and she would cook dinner for all the family. And after that, that afternoon, we would go back to the field. I walked, I guess, about 6 miles or more to school because I was determined that I was going to finish high school. So I walked by myself, caught a ride on the wagons, and until the wagon turned off to go to another field or whatever. I would walk, I find another wagon, I jump on the back of it and went to school, and I finished high school, and I was the only one in the family that finished high school. But the rest of them, they went back and they got their much education they could. But back in those days, black people had to work on the farm to make a living, for the parents, help the parents. And so I went on and I went through high school, and later on I got married and got two girls. And down the line, the youngest one was 6 and the oldest was 16 when I got a divorce. So I went to work at this place called Hayes. And so when I went in, they looked at me. That little old girl, she won't last 2 minutes on this job. They put me in garbage cans, closed the lid on it. They did everything to me. They thought they was having fun, but it didn't bother me. So I got through that. I saw hundreds of them go out of the gate that told me that I was going out the gate first. I stayed there 20, 32 years and got out there and helped other peoples, sit with peoples and did everything to send my kids to college, high school and college. They both finished high school and college. And by the help of the Lord, me and the Lord made it. He helped me through. So young ladies, don't keep having babies for these men that promise you that I'm going to do. They're not going to do anything but bring you down. Don't let no man bring you down. The old saying is, you can do bad by yourself, you can do good by yourself, but you got to do it on your own. So, don't ever give up on life and everything. So, my parents, they taught us to always work and take care of your own. So that's what we learned how to do. But I had a good life, just me and my two girls, because uh, I depended on the Lord. I didn't depend on man or no other man. So I had met friends that helped me out or what if I needed, but I never did have to ask no man, no woman to help me with my, bills and whatever. So it's a place out there. If you don't have a high school education, if you don't have a college education, go to Hardee's, McDonald's, whatever to make a living. It's a living out there. And don't be ashamed. Somebody got to do this work because I tell those young men on the garbage truck, I said, guys, somebody got to do this. Hold your head up. I said, this world would be in a mess if somebody would picking this garbage and stuff up. So, yeah, they call me Miss Moody. Yes, ma'am, Miss Moody. And a lot of them come and tell me when they was growing up the things that I did for them. I didn't know it because I was working and I did what I was doing from the heart. So, as I said, don't ever let nobody bring you down. Don't ever be a rug or anything for a man to wipe his foot on.
Mm.
And so when one tell you, call you these words and whatever, you must have been a pretty good one because he wanted to be with you. So Why in the world, you worried about what he say because he don't have nothing to give you but words. So if you mess with something like that, you must be pretty good. So don't ever hold your head down to anybody. Hold it up and ask Lord, please help. Ooh, please help me, and He will help you. I know I done been down those roads,
Yeah.
and so and I tell my girls now, they they always, excuse me, if a man call you out of your name, call you whatever, keep on trucking because he don't have nothing to put on the table. If you can't bring nothing go on my table, keep on trucking. So, life is just wonderful, and I've had a wonderful life. I was just telling the people yesterday at church, my youngest granddaughter is 18. I've been helping her, taking her to ball games. Her mom had to work ever since she was 5 years old. And now I'm still here,
Yeah.
still going with the ball games, track meets, anything she needs to do. She drives herself now. She drives Miss Daisy around. But I used to drive her from 5 years old up until now. She's on her own as far as driving. So thank you, Jesus. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jesus. That's all I can tell you. Girls, don't give up. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, I think they're about ready to play.